Good morning, and what a fine morning it is. 7:30, well 25 past 7, Saturday the 3rd of August 2019. You might be asking yourself, Chris, where's the Scrambler 12? Well, it's at home in shed. This is my new to me Venom Yellow Tiger 800. Speed triple, sold it, got rid of it, bought a Tiger. Lovely Tiger. It's got a GPR exhaust on, which you can probably definitely hear. It's rather noisy and pops like an absolute machine gun on the overrun. But this bike's faultless. I serviced it to about 2,000 miles ago. New oil filter, blah blah blah. Does need a new set of tyres at some point, but apart from that, it's sound. It's got pretty much every accessory in the book on it, apart from one, which is the sump guard. It's got everything else: TPMS, panniers, top box, tank bag, which is currently filled with my waterproofs because it's England. You know, I never know it's going to fucking rain. Touring screen, which is pretty shit. Hand guards, heated grips. It's loaded, fully loaded, ready for action. I've already been away on it. Literally had it about 2 weeks, and I went up late this trip to Vallas. Fully geared up. Absolutely spot on, loved it. Ever since I rode that XCA last year, I was like, yep, I'll have a Tiger 800. I was properly against adventure, well, not against adventure bikes, I just didn't ever think they'd be for me. And then I rode that Tiger, and my opinion completely changed. That's that, got a Tiger 800. So, I just bought myself a new laptop, which is pretty good. I'm going to get on the editing game, because I've not ordered anything in ages. Everybody's questioning it where I've gone. I saw a bloke the other day actually recognised me, and he was like, oh, but you've stopped uploading now, haven't you? And I was like, I've not stopped. I'm a busy man, bloody busy man. But I've got some plans in the next couple of weeks, next 2 weeks. I've got some spare time, got some time off. Something's very exciting's happening. Well, it's exciting to me anyway. Get some knobbly tyres on Scrambler. Going for the TKC 80s, boys and girls. It's going to get sent. Tried a little bit of off-roading when I first got it. Maybe I had it about 3 weeks, and I took it down some trails up near Homeforth in West Yorkshire. But I encountered mud. Quite a lot of mud. And the stock tyres, the Metal Tauruses. Don't get me wrong, Metal Tauruses I think are quite a good tyre. A lot of people will disagree with me on that and tell me that they're a load of shit. But you know what? I did like 1,300 miles around Scotland on them. I was scraping the pegs on my Scrambler, and I don't have a problem with them tyres. They'll last absolutely ages. But they're alright off-road if it's dry. If you're on like dry gravel, dry mud, you're fine. As soon as you hit a single bit of moisture, you're off. They're awful. They become absolutely useless. And this trail that I attempted, I can't remember what the name of the trail was. It was up near Homeforth somewhere. Some of you might know it. It was just muddy. It pissed down the day before. A bit of it was dry, like loose gravel shit, and that was fine. It was quite a fun off-road pro mode. Skip back end out, get it a little bit sideways. But then I encountered loads of mud, and it was just spinning, just absolutely spinning. So I bought it. I finally got round to it. I'm buying some TKC 80s. They're getting delivered on Monday. Getting them fitted, and then I'm going to send it. I've got the week off after that. I'm going to be out. I'm going to hit the trails. I'm going to do some of the ones that I did on my Scrambler, did on Street Scrambler. I'm going to do them again, but do it on the 12, like revisit it on the 1200. I'm not going to do the one with the massive fucking hole in it though, even though I reckon 1200 would smash it easy. But I'm going to go back and do some of the trails that I did before on Street Scrambler and just see how better it is on the 12, and try some new ones. I've located a couple of new trails, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to upload it, and then I found out this thing a couple of weeks called the Kriega R25, which is like an off-road rally style event. I missed it this year because I only just found out about it, but next year I'm going to enter. I think it's a 2-day event up in Kielder Forest in Northumberland, and you can enter it on any type of motorcycle. I was thinking about doing it on Tiger, but I thought Tiger's not like that much of an off-road bike. I mean, don't get me wrong, people have off-roaded the old roady Tiger 800s. Steve Camrad, send it. But the Scrambler 12 I think would be well better. And what else is quite exciting news is at the end of this month I'm doing the Triumph Adventure Experience on the Scramblers. I can't wait. Can't wait for that. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Scrambler experience down in Wales. So I'm going to film that. I'm going to get all the GoPros on the go. Film it. I've got a mate who's done it. He did it on the Tiger 800 and that was a 2-day course, but we're only doing a 1-day course. And I've heard it's 150 miles of mixed off-road and on-road on the Scrambler 1200s. So that's going to give me some good practice for mine, but obviously their ones are going to be all like kitted up to the eyeballs with all accessories and shite. You may notice that I put a headlight grill on mine. Got a headlight grill. It's actually off an 865 air-cooled Bonneville Scrambler, but it's the diameter of that headlight is the same as the Scrambler 12, and it does fit that headlight grill. All you have to do is bend the arms slightly, like out and back in, so it just fits around the lip, around the rim of the headlight on the Scrambler 12. And I think personally it looks better than this Triumph one for the Scrambler 12, but that's just my opinion. It's a proper headlight grill. It's not a one that's got the cutout for Triumph badge and all that shit. But engine bars, I'm getting some engine bars for mine at some point, and then probably going to decat it because it's just, I think it needs it. Not that I'm bothered by the heat of the exhaust, which a lot of people are. If you go on the forum or the Scrambler Facebook page, it's just loads of people bitching about how hot the cat gets. Guess what, boys and girls? Cats get hot. I'm probably going to decat mine just for the sake of having a straight through exhaust. And I've heard, rumour has it, that British Customs are releasing some shotgun exhausts for it, which will be pretty sick. You remember I had them on my Street Scrambler, which I'm pretty gutted that I didn't take off before I sold it, because I bet they would have fit on the 12. I don't see why they wouldn't fit, to be honest with you. But they are releasing some for the Scrambler 1200, and when they come out I'm quite possibly going to buy those, because I don't like the Arai exhaust system for the Scrambler 1200. It doesn't suit the bike, I think, at all. It doesn't sound any better, unless you can get a US spec one, which for some reason you can't in the UK. Zard have just released an exhaust for it, which looks horrific. So until British Customs release their shotgun one, which I don't know what it's going to look like, or possibly, hopefully the same as the one I had before, I'm going to hold out on the exhaust front. There's not really wrong with the standard one, to be fair. Decatted, they sound absolutely mint decatted with a standard exhaust. But that's that, innit? That's that. That's all I've got for you today. Stick around, stay tuned for the Scrambler 1200 Knobbys. It's going to look sick. I'm going to get a bit more posting, a bit more active on Instagram, I think, as well. I've been a bit lazy because my phone screen's broken. I've got like rainbow effect on my phone screen, so I've been a bit lazy, but I'm going to get a new phone and get back on the Instagram train. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in another video. Tatty bye, toodaloo, ta-da, I'll see you later, bye bye.